Hi everybody, this is Black Runner Ranger. In case you're wondering what's in the background, why is the background different? Let's just say I'm in somebody else's house. It's a relative of mine, and we're here for about a few weeks before I can go back home. And the table I'm using right now is doesn't give me a lot of room for my proper recording equipment. So I'm just using my computer inbuilt thing. Anyways, today is officially October 21st, 2025, aka the release date of Jurassic World Evolution 3. So, the game is like fully out now. Oh, I haven't got my hands on the game yet. I didn't pre-order the game digitally. I thought about getting my hands on it physically. I was originally going to go to a game shop to get my hands on the game physically, but unfortunately, most of the game shops around this area have closed down, and I had to order mine digitally. So I'm waiting for a package to arrive. So, anyways, even though the game is officially out now, I'm still going to be making some more Jurassic World Evolution 3 DLC pack wish lists. Now, over here, at least 90 dinosaurs have been revealed. And recently, some people have been sad that some of the other dinosaurs from the previous games didn't make it to the base game, but they did make this little statement recently. It says here, Jurassic World Evolution 3 species roster. The base game roster isn't complete yet. Following the launch of Jurassic World Evolution 3 on October 21st, we will continue to reintroduce Jurassic World Evolution 2 base game species as complete family units, as our teams work to add these classic dinosaurs with dimorphism and juveniles. We won't charge you for these species, and we're delighted to announce that we'll be beginning with Kentrosaurus. So, basically, what we got here is not the full roster. But the game is released, and these are the dinosaurs we'll be getting on its launch. But they will continuously update with some returning dinosaurs. But they also said base game. It says here the keyword is base game. So basically, only the let me just put this back in. Only the base game dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 2 will be making a return. So we may bring in Draco. They'll probably bring in Draco Rex. They said they'll bring in Kentrosaurus. They probably Plesiosaurus. Maybe I think they already brought in the Tylosaurus and so many others. That's the one they'll bring in. They said the base game, but what about the downloadable ones, especially the deluxe upgrade ones from Jurassic World Evolution 2? I mean, we got the Arizonasaurus and the Geosternbergia coming, but what about the Huangosaurus, Megalosaurus, and Pachyrhachis, the ones that did appear in Jurassic World Evolution 2, but as a deluxe upgrade? Do they count as base game dinosaurs? I don't know, but maybe they'll count. I don't know, but that means some of the other ones, like the what was it again? Here it is, the feathered species packs. Some of them, like the Hyphalosaurus, they might have to come back as a paid DLC pack. Especially for the Hyphalosaurus, because so far it's the only dinosaur or flying reptile animal entry that's insectivorous. And they might need downloadable content for the insect feeder. Maybe introduce some new insect eaters like the Patinosaurus or Euparkeria. So maybe one day I'll probably make several videos taking a bit of a guess for who's the next DLC base dinosaur. I'm excluding the base dinosaur characters. Which other DLC characters will have to appear as a new DLC paid pack? maybe they'll be accompanied by some other brand new species, or they may just be re-released. I mean, so far we got the Concavenator, and I think there was another one. What was that other one again? Concavenator and the what was it again? Who was the other one? Concavenator, Iguan's a new one. Protoceratops is a new one. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so far we got the Concavenator and the Thanatos Dracon, who are DLCs on both games. The Park Manager's Collection and the Deluxe Upgrade. But anyways, without dilly-dallying, I thought of another type of dinosaur, not dinosaur pack, Jurassic World Evolution Pack 3 pack. And this time I'm going to introduce some reptiles that are not necessarily dinosaurs, but they are indeed reptiles, and some of them have very odd-looking features. And I'll explain to them why I selected these types of creatures. And to start off, let's bring up the Longisquama. Now, this type of lizard from the mid-Triassic is known for having these gigantic quill feather things. They're like either scales or feathers sticking out. Some people thought it could glide, but others say it's just for display, like a Stegosaurus. They say it kind of looks like a hockey stick. I thought maybe an interesting addition to Jurassic World Evolution 3. In fact, I've been trying to draw this character. I've been drawing this character for quite some time. It was even featured in some of my videos. It's quite a unique creature that's kind of overlooked, and more people should be aware about it. Scutosaurus. Might have seen this in Walking with Monsters, an ancient ancestor of turtles. It's not much of no shell. It's got big, bulky, bumpy armor around him. And he's like super bulky. I wonder how well he can go against the dinosaurs or the Gorgonopsids if they were ever included in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Who knows? Arizonasaurus. Now, some people are maybe disappointed that Dimetrodon is not a reptile, but an early synapsis with perhaps some mammalian-like features. So if you want a true reptilian type of Dimetrodon, there's the Arizonasaurus. Now I debate if it walks on 2 legs or on 4 legs, but nevertheless, it wouldn't hurt to have another spiny back in walking into Jurassic World Evolution 3 to accompany the Spinosaurus and the Dimetrodon, and maybe a few other extra spines. Drepanosaurus. It's known for having a big pointy finger that has a big claw. So if one of them has the sharp thumbs, this one's got the sharp pointer. Be glad it's not an eye where the sharpest thing is a rude jester. Where its most iconic part of its hand is a rude jester. So it's be interesting to try and include this creature. Lagosuchus. Now, the only reason why I included this one in this pack is because it was mentioned in the Jurassic Park Institute Dinosaur Field Guide. It's right over here. So, probably include the Lagosuchus if you can. And no reason, just to include that because it was in the book. Coelurosauravus. You might have seen this guy in Primeval. Now, of course, what you're seeing right now is not like is a bit of an inaccurate version because really it does not fly; it can only glide, and I think its wings are more over connecting to the hands rather than being like a flapping butterfly thing. But it still would be interesting to know how would they portray gliding creatures in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Do they have it part of the avian, or do they have it part of the regular dinosaurs, like the or other terrestrial creatures like the Dimetrodon. Saurosuchus, something that has got a body of a crocodile but a face of a dinosaur. Because I basically nickname it as T-Rex crocodile. No reason. I thought it kind of looks kind of funny that this crocodilian has a dinosaur head. Psephoderma. I think the P is silent. It's basically like a flat turtle-like creature. I have seen fossils of this before, and it looks kind of unique. I wonder if they're going to include it with the other marine reptiles. Fasolasuchus. I think it's another reptile. I think I might have heard about this. Let me see if I got the. I think I just a minute. I need to let's see here. No, I did not. I only included it because I think there was something. Maybe it was like the biggest at the time. It was like the biggest raw suit. Gee, let me have a look. Why did I include the fell? Let's see. Sometimes I forget why I included this one. And here it is. It was like, here it is. It says it's one of the last Rauisuchians ever to be discovered, and I think it's likely the large. Here's the reason. It's the largest known Rauisuchian to be ever be found, about 26 to 33 feet. The largest terrestrial predator to ever existed, save for the large sauropods, surpassing the Cenozoic Baryonychus. And is so yeah, and that's the reason why I included this guy, because it's the biggest of its kind. It's bigger than Psephoderma. And next up is another unique one, Hyphalosaurus. It's known for its fossil being conjoined, having like two heads. Now, have you seen those videos where people showcase to you several different reptiles with two heads, like a two-headed snake or a two-headed lizard or a two-headed turtle? Apparently, it can also happen to prehistoric animals. And heck, if you've seen Jurassic World Rebirth, there were some pods where where the people have been experimenting. There are some pods that have the two-headed dinosaurs, like the two-headed Triceratops, the two-headed Raptor, and the two-headed Mutadodon. So maybe they can try and include this type of creature, and they can have some mutations, some variations, like have it with two heads and have it have it a single head. It'd be interesting to know what other type of mutations for the dinosaurs they can try and include, because let's just say no animal is bred perfectly. Some of them will have some odd features compared to others. I mean, I remember when I was back in Malaysia, we once had a crocodile in a crocodile farm who was born without teeth, and his nose was like all crooked up. Unfortunately, it died, so it's pretty sad. But again, it should know that maybe we should try and include some different mutations or congenital type of features for the dinosaurs. Again, the two-headed Hyphalosaurus, it can be, or it does not have to be. It can be just one head, but maybe, who knows. Anyways, next up is the Pachyrhachis. It's a snake with two legs at the back. That's all you need to know. A snake with two legs at the back. If you thought the giant moa being a bird with no wings but two legs, or even was it? Oh, was it? Or even the Mexican mole lizard. It's the lizard with two front legs but no back legs. It was strange. How about a snake that had two legs at the back? Be interesting. And yeah, here's the final one, Lotosaurus. It's known for having it looks like a big bulky dinosaur thing, but it's actually a reptile, and it's got a weird looking beak. I thought it was kind of interesting to see, because it looks kind of strange to me. That's all I have to say, really. So yeah, so those are my picks for my odd reptile pack. Longisquama, Scutosaurus, Arizonasaurus, Drepanosaurus, Lagosuchus, Coelurosauravus, Saurosuchus, Psephoderma, Fasolasuchus, Hyphalosaurus, Pachyrhachis, and Lotosaurus. Do you agree with my odd reptile choices? Do you agree? Do you like this idea for a pet? Do you not like the idea? Do you wish some other bizarre looking reptile that's not necessarily a dinosaur should appear in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Let me know in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And one more thing, happy release date of Jurassic World Evolution 3.